She gave up a dream job in PR to set up her own fashion house in her bedroom. Fast forward to where she's at now. That was one of the best things that she did. We live out loud with one of Kenya's top high fashion designers, Aulgah Nato, next. Hello and welcome to Shaila Lives Out Loud. My name is Shaila and I'm so happy you're on this channel. Please click subscribe and hit notifications, and that way you never get to miss an episode when we upload. And we are at the waterfront. Karen, you've arrived. It is East Africa's premier mall, so stop by and find a surprise or two just waiting for you. And today's guest is the one, the only. She happens to be a self-taught designer, and she is one of Kenya's top high fashion designers, Aulgah Nato. Hello, madam.
Hello, sweetheart.
It is so wonderful to finally sit with you and chat with you and see what's happening behind the dresses. It's been a conversation that's been a long time coming.
I know.
I wore one of your designs a few weeks ago and I felt like a princess.
You did?
I was running in my friend's backyard and I was just, ooh.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Is that the experience that you look to create
Exactly.
with all your pieces?
Right. That is exactly what I was looking for. I wanted to bring out the body, the figure, the sizes of all women in one of the outfits.
I loved it.
This is what I'm looking for.
And to look at your work today, it's very hard to imagine that you're self-taught.
Right.
You quit a job in PR. Who does that in today's Kenya, in today's world? You quit a steady job to start something that you weren't even taught to do.
I
Why?
know.
Where did it all begin for you?
I was only 24 years old, and so it was easier for me to jump from one place to the other as I was testing waters. But then again, I felt this was a call. I lost my mom at the age of 9, hence left us with lots of clothes. I only have one sister, so we worked with these two fitters, and so I had this passion for the longest time. After some time, I grew up now into a woman. I was looking to have some more outfits. I went to college. After college, of course, because of what I studied, it was PR, and I had to do this.
But here you are venturing out to the unknown. You started your fashion label in your bedroom.
Right.
You didn't go and look for space
No.
and designers and
Nope.
PAs.
No.
What was going on there?
I made that decision, and since I knew I got no luggage, I can do this, I can start it anywhere, backyard, anywhere. So at that time, I just wanted to start it where I had the space, and that was my bedroom. So I did that for a number of months, and at this time I was just making outfits for my friends, my close friends. And then when 2014 came, I said, you know what, I'm gonna start doing this. At this point, I moved out now, but I still moved out to a much smaller place. Now I could work from my balcony.
Right.
Yeah?
It's called progress. And you can't knock the days of small beginnings.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's called progress.
Because I wanted to concentrate and do this all by myself. So when I moved out now, I hired one tailor that would help me to transform my sketches into work. And I met a neighbor there that introduced me to Dorothy Getuba. And we went in a meeting and we talked, and they asked me whether I could dress their people. And I said, yeah, I could do that. And I got the job. So I could make up to 3 outfits. We would do them 3 times a week. Wow. So yeah, so
that's a good order.
It was a good order. So I did this for, it was 2 months. And again, some of my friends who are already in fashion told me about Nairobi Fashion Market, that there is this show that comes, would you want to try? And she told me the store would be 30,000. I said, but that's a lot of money. I don't think the money that I earned from the other show, I want to put it there. But then I had an option of sharing a stall. So we did that. I shared my store, and I did not sell as much that time. but I gave out lots of my business cards, and from there I got calls. Those are the steps that I made. From that show, I got exposure from that, and I continued. The same year, there was Kenya Fashions Awards, and I was connected to them, and they told me, you could do this. There was some fee to be paid. I paid, and you know what? I created the biggest collection. I think that was my biggest. To me, that was my biggest. I created so much that you remember hosting me.
Yes, I did. Yeah, on AM Live.
Right.
Yes,
yeah. So I did that. To me, that was it all. Right. So from there, I started pushing. Later that year, there was again Nairobi Fashion Market. That time, I sold.
And it was your moment to
yes,
be in the
so
sun.
I moved from
the balcony
now to a stall. So
well
that is
done.
Yes. The year that would follow, I had invites. The people now knew who Nato was. I had invites, but a number were still expensive. As you know, our fashion takes time to pick. As much as I could be getting clients, it wasn't enough for me to travel abroad and still maintain my bills at home. So what I did, I decided to wait. 2015, I did not do so much. 2016, I started traveling. I had my first show abroad in Scotland, in the UK, Beijing Fashion Week. It was something. It was something to me again, because that was the first time I was interacting with the rest of the world. The following year, I was invited to showcase in London Fashion Week. I weighed, do I do this or not? I got an invite, Mercedes Fashion Week SA. I got Ghana as well. I got one in Italy as well. So I said, okay, I gotta have to plan my finances and do this so I don't crash as well. Yeah. So I wasn't able to attend any of these. I said, I want to roll out well packaged that I don't feel pain when I do this.
Yeah.
So I skipped. The following year, I went to Aberdeen again, and now I got African Design and Fashion Week in Nigeria. I went. It was big as well.
I know. I got to see the pictures on Instagram.
Yeah,
you were just posing there like, oh, here's me and my new friend who we've always been friends, but she just didn't know it. Now she does, Naomi Campbell.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. I thought
so, yeah, I did. I went. That was last year. And this year, I also got to be invited again in Nigeria. That was my first show this year at Brand Exhibition in Port Harcourt. I won an award, a prestigious international award that gave me the big smile again.
Of course, I can see it.
Yeah.
In looking at your designs, what inspires your creations? Where do you draw your inspiration from?
A lot of time, when I was starting, I got a lot of my inspiration from my late mom. A lot of stuff that I was doing, I wanted to see. My mom died, I mentioned before that she died while I was only 9. So in my dreams, I wanted to see her. How was she at some age like me? How was she like? How was her fashion like? So I tried to get stuff from the 70s, the 60s that she lived, and I wanted to combine them with today. So I wanted to see the woman in her then and the modern. So I'm combining both the
present and the past and the future all rolled into one.
Yes, that was majorly what was guiding me in my creation. Okay. A lot more today. I travel a lot as well, so I borrow ideas from different cultures. I also get to watch a lot from past fashion, what's trending, what was there, but I'm most inspired by the vintage.
Okay. Vintage will always stay in fashion.
Exactly.
It never goes out.
Yeah.
It's like the foundation of a building.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with the furniture, but nothing changes with the foundation.
Nothing changes. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right. Talking about the collection that we are looking at,
right,
as the models are, you know, showing us some of your designs, tell us a little bit about what we're looking at now.
What we're looking at majorly my ready-to-wear collection. You can walk into my store today, tomorrow, anytime, and you find your size. The name of my collection is called Shape of You. I take in all the shapes. A lot of the stuff that I do are free size today. They're ready to wear because I wanted to see each and every woman happy in my piece.
So what's next after Cannes? I mean, this is the top of the tops. What's
Yes,
next?
definitely. After Cannes, I pray that all my designs will flood the stores of Nairobi and the world.
Haven't they already?
They'll be ready.
My mom has an Aulgah Nato.
Yes.
I have an Aulgah. Okay,
Yes.
several Aulgah Nachos. But
Yes,
you know,
yes.
aren't they everywhere now?
I want everybody to appreciate themselves through me, to feel good through me.
Oh.
Yes.
And it will happen.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. So good luck.
Thank
All the
you.
very best. You
Thank
have
you.
our
Thank
support.
you so much.
And she is on social media. Be sure to check out my social media handles. Please click follow, take a look at her designs and support great Kenyan talent. When it comes to fashion, ooh la la, you cannot go wrong with an Aulgah Nato. So we are going to take a look at some of those designs. Enjoy!
Yep.
We've been living out loud at the waterfront. Karen, you've arrived. Please pop in. It's an amazing place to be with super space and why am I going to tell you about it? You come and see it for yourself. It's the place of serious happiness. But we say live out loud in everything that you do, and we'll catch up with you in the next episode. Bye for now.